You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you.
All right, recruits, gather around. It's time for another school circle with Sergeant Gimpy. Today's lesson is going to be firing ordnance at soft targets like infantry. If you haven't watched my previous video on the basics of firing ordnance, make sure you watch that one before watching this one so you understand the premises covered in this video. We're going to go with our previous example of the Panzer III firing at Major Hawkins. Let's take a look at the Panzer III's ordnance table. We can see that the Panzer III is 5 hexes away from Major Hawkins, so we're going to be using the leftmost column of 5, 7, and 3 when conducting this combat. Let's assume that after accounting for all modifiers, that the Panzer III has hit Major Hawkins with its ordnance fire. At this point, you're going to conduct a pretty normal opposed die roll. The difference being that the attacker, the Panzer III, is going to use his HE equivalent number. That's the number in the top right to the left of the morale number. In the case of our Panzer III here, that number is a 2. And if there is a asterisk in that location instead of a number, that means that that unit is incapable of firing at soft targets. He's going to take that number and add it to his die roll, and the defender is not going to add anything to his die roll, no matter the target modifier or leadership modifier. He's just making a simple 1d6 roll. So let's take our example, Panzer III versus Major Hawkins. Let's assume that Major Hawkins rolls a 2 and the Panzer III rolls a 4. In this situation, the Panzer III would add its HE equivalent of 2 to its die roll, giving it a total of 6. Major Hawkins would add nothing to his total, giving him a total of 2. You would subtract the 2 from the 6, giving a 4, and then Major Hawkins would roll a 1d6 and add the difference, 4, to it, and then consult the direct fire table as normal. As usual, if the attacker's roll is equal to or under the defender's roll, then no effect is had from the combat and the impulse is over. That concludes today's lesson. Dismissed.